Well, like, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And yeah, finally, the long-awaited video about my labor, my giving birth on the 2nd of October. I know this took me forever, even though I promised it wouldn't take me forever. Anyway, better late than never, isn't what they say. So where do I start? Yeah. Let's start with when I found out that I was pregnant. I found out that I was pregnant on the 25th of January, and it took me a couple of weeks for it to sit down because I used a home pregnancy test. I didn't go to the doctors to take a blood test. I just went. I called my husband. I'm like, okay, I think I'm pregnant. Can you bring a home test home? And he brought the home test home, and I did the test, and we sat there, and this is his reaction. So, you just found out that we are pregnant.
Scared shitless?
Are you really scared shitless? Why are you scared shitless?
I'm gonna have a baby. You know how scary that is? You're gonna have the little thing come into your life in this thing. And then what do you do with it on the weekend? You can't go anywhere.
Oh no, we can't go anywhere anymore. Now, after that, it took me a couple of weeks. Then I went to the doctor to confirm that I was pregnant. And yeah, by the time I went to the doctor, I was a full 13 weeks pregnant. So that shows you how much in denial I was about my pregnancy, even though me and my husband had discussed everything that, hey, okay, we're going to try and start a family, but it wouldn't happen. I was like, really? I'm pregnant? I don't know. But anyway, so my pregnancy was a bit difficult in terms of food, like meat. Most food, like I had a serious aversion to food, especially meat. I couldn't be in the same room as meat being cooked. I couldn't smell meat. Anything that had to do with meat, I got really sick. And there would be times that when I couldn't eat anything at all. And when I can't eat anything at all, on top of that, I'm like super hungry. I'll go through these periods where I'm like super hungry, and I can't, no matter how much I eat, I still feel very hungry. I can't satisfy my hunger. Like I didn't feel full. And you know, when you have hunger pains, that's how it was. The video for the app. Hey babe. Hi baby. Your dad is making your carriage. There's dad making your carriage. Well,
my dad did not read the instructions. So
why didn't you read the instruction?
do that first. Your father.
Don't break this rule. There are the instructions. You have to push the gray button and the thing at the same time, remember? What is that doing, baby? making it more difficult to me.
No, it's not.
See how much we love you. We don't even know you. But we're already doing such things on a Saturday. No, Sunday. And there's your carriage. Now, check if the thing. You remember yesterday that other one wouldn't stay down?
This.
No, that thing, when you closed it, it wouldn't stay down. Remember? But you have to press them at the same time. Let's move on to the day I gave birth. So I was a week late. When I say a week late, that was exactly 7 days late. So on the 7th day, which was the Sunday, 2nd of October, we went to the hospital. And if you want to see the vlog of me going to the hospital and my labor pains, I will link it down here or somewhere. Anyway, yes, I will link it here or somewhere. So yeah, what happened was we got at the hospital early, but first we went to eat because they recommended that I eat before I came in, and that's what we did. I went and had some breakfast at the hospital at Tim Hortons, the Tim Hortons at the hospital, and excuse me. After that, we went in and checked in. So the moment I checked in, which was by around 9:30, I was already in bed, and they had already broken my water. Because all along towards my due date, I was already dilated, and I used to 2 weeks before my due date, I went in for my doctor to stretch my stretch my dilation. So by the time I got to the hospital, I was technically 3 centimeters, but when we got there, we found out that I went back and I was a full 2 centimeters again. So they used the needle to break my water, and then I was in labor because I was getting induced. They gave me oxytocin, I think, and I had also a drip to keep hydrated. So from around 10 until 4, I wasn't on any pain medication or any kind of pain relief. So, and as time went on, the pain started getting more and more intense, and you'll see that in my labor video. So what happened is at around 5 o'clock, the doctor finally came and they gave me my epidural. After I got my epidural, I don't know if epidural didn't take on, was it not administered well, or what was going on, but I could still feel all the pain. I was supposed to not feel anything after I got the epidural, but I was still in pain. So the doctor had to increase my dosage a couple of times and recalculate the dosage that she was giving me because I was still in pain. And the funny thing is that my right leg, is it my right leg or my left leg? I think it was my right leg. It was completely dead. I couldn't move it, but I could still move my left leg completely. Okay, so we battled on and off from 6 p.m. They were still battling, trying to get to find the perfect dosage for me. I did try to sleep. I couldn't sleep. It got to a point that I was starting to feel chest pains. Like I was feeling, it felt like I was literally having a heart attack. Every time because after that, they give you a little pen thingy to administer the epidural to yourself. So I would press it. Every time I press it, there would be a surging pain into this area of my chest. It was so painful. So it felt like I was having a heart attack. So I really, it wasn't really helping me, because either I had to choose between labor pains or chest pain. It was ridiculous. Okay, fine. So at no point was I ever comfortable. Okay. So finally at around 10 p.m., because all day long, not really all day long, but all along they kept checking how far I was. I think they checked me 2 more times during the labor process to check how far I have dilated, and they found out that no, I was still 2 centimeters and nothing had changed. I wasn't dilated further than that. So they put it to my husband and me that we had to start thinking about maybe having a C-section, which is something that I didn't want to have. And from then on, it's like it became a horrible chain reaction. Okay. It was a horrible chain reaction. A horrible chain reaction. My baby blood pressure and heartbeat started to go crazy. Okay, and on top of that, because of all the pain and the labor pain, the chest pains, and the stress, I also started getting my blood pressure started going up. Okay, so it was at that point it became a no-brainer. We had to have a C-section. So we went into the operation room at around 11 p.m. and there too they also struggled to get me into a comfortable pain level. It took a long time. It took about an hour for them to get me to a point where I could not feel any pain, and they were using local anesthetic, and it didn't help, and it was so horrible. Actually, after I got my epidural, I started getting sick. I was shivering like nobody's business. Like my teeth were shattering. You could hear my teeth shattering, and I was sick. I was vomiting like loads and loads of liquids, and even in the operation room, I was still vomiting and shattering. It was terrible, and I was breathing funny. I don't know. It was horrible. It was really horrible. Anyway, they finally were able to get me to a point where I couldn't feel pain, because even when you're having a C-section, you still feel a certain amount of pressure when they're cutting into you. So they they did cut into me, and at 12:30 in the morning on the 3rd of October, my little baby was born. And yeah, and that's my labor and delivery story. It was a very scary situation. I was so scared because my parents are in South Africa, and I hadn't. On the Saturday, I did call my mom to tell her that I am going in to the hospital to get induced. But on the day, I hadn't called her because I was like, oh, the baby's gonna come like that, and afterwards we'll Skype and it'll be all nicey and fun and happy. Okay, just a sec. My joy, my joy, you're my joy, you're my joy, yes you are, you're my joy. Okay, sit next to mommy, no crying. So, you're looking at mommy. So I was super sick. I was super in pain. It wasn't a very glamorous, but if you ask me right now, I wouldn't tell you or remember the pain that I was in. I just know that I was in serious pain, and because I had a C-section, I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days. Well, it depended on how well I recovered. So, being the trooper that I am and wanting to be with my baby, I really worked hard on recovering, because walking around after you have a C-section, which is what I did, I used to walk around, take little walks, and around the ward, the maternity ward. It encouraged blood flow, circulation, and could heal faster. And by the time I left the theater, operating theater, I still couldn't feel. Now by this time, I completely couldn't feel both of my legs, and they were super swollen. So when we got to my private room, sitting there, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. So, but clearly I had a catheter in, and when finally I could feel a bit of my legs, they had to hold me and help me to go to the bathroom. So I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself for a while. Yeah, not a great sight, but I'm pretty happy that I have my bundle. Oh, my sunshine. Oh, my early ray of sunshine. Oh, I love you. I love you. Yeah. So guys, that's my delivery story. Looking back, it was more dramatic than right now when I'm telling it to you guys. I feel it was more dramatic, but for some reason I can't convey how dramatic it was. Maybe it's because I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Mommy's happy. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. I'm out of words. I'm so happy to have this little bundle of joy into my life. So, yay! Yay! It's mommy and baby. Bye.